Hey everyone, we are here to do another stats and cocktails video. We're going to be talking about the November statistics, and then we're also going to share a mulled wine recipe with you for this month. We figured because it's the holiday season, and if you're hosting any parties, this is a great drink to have prepared in advance for people to be able to serve themselves. So let's start with the mulled wine. Mulled wine, basically you can use white or red wine. The key is finding a fruity and full-bodied wine. That works best for it. Then you add in some brandy, also some fresh oranges, and then you can add spices. The typical spices are cinnamon sticks, cloves, and star anise. But you can experiment with it and try whatever you'd like to do. And maybe you don't even want to add brandy. Maybe you want to add something else. That's the good thing about this drink. You can make it however you like, but this is the traditional way.
Strong.
Yeah.
Strong.
And then you mix it all in a pot and you bring the wine to a boil, and then you turn it down lower to a simmer, and it's about 15 minutes or so that you cook it for. And then you take it off the stove, and you can add more things in your glass that you're going to pour it in if you want to add more spices or more fruits. Some people add grapes. You can add lemons and limes if you prefer, and then you just serve it with your drink. So we have ours here ready to drink. So I like red wine, so we did a red wine mulled red wine.
Red wine.
Cheers, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's perfect. Especially on a cold day, like you get a nice, it warms you up, right? If you're out like skiing or something, or snowmobiling, whatever it is. So we're going to get into the November numbers. So in November of this year, the average sale price was 1.369 million, and I'm rounding off to the nearest thousand, okay, with all the numbers that I'm going to be sharing today, just to make it easier. That's 13% lower than the average sales price in November 2021. The average sales price year to date, meaning from January to the end of November, is 1.623 million versus last year. We're still higher. We're still at 11.92% higher than last year's year to date at this time. So even though the prices have dropped, we are still higher than what they were selling for a year ago.
Is that a good thing?
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, we did need a correction of some sort. It was definitely needed. It was getting out of hand. And the fact that we're still ahead of last year, it doesn't mean that it's dropped. Everybody's making it sound like the world is coming to an end, and it's not necessarily the case. These numbers show that. The other thing is that we have 4 months of inventory, and that's typically what we've had for the last couple of months. So we're still in a balanced market, which is great because it's beneficial to both sides. You can negotiate, you can put conditions in, and both parties can actually negotiate to a deal that pleases both sides. So it's in a good position right now. Yes, the rates went up last week. They increased it by another 50 basis points, the Bank of Canada. We'll see how that reflects into the mortgage rates. That may slow down the sales again a little bit. And also, we are in that time of the year anyways where things typically slow down. So we won't really know until maybe January, February to really see how it's been affected from the increase in the rates. So if you have any other questions, you can always reach out to me, whether it's in Caledon or another area. I can help you with that as well. And it's going to be the holidays this month. We won't see you doing stats and cocktails until January, doing the December numbers. So we want to wish you a happy holiday. Be safe, have fun, spend time with your loved ones, and cheers, everybody.
Enjoy the beginning of the new year as well.
Happy New Year, that's right. Cheers.